Most people don't buy handheld gaming devices for power. They buy them because they fit. They fit into moments that weren't designed for gaming. Short gaps, tired evenings, that stretch of time where turning on the TV just feels like too much effort. And that's the part no one really talks about. Because on paper, handhelds are easy to compare. Specs, screens, performance numbers. But in real life, that's not where they live. They live on sofas, on coffee tables, next to phones, remotes, and half-finished days. And not all handhelds fit your life in the same way. Some ask for attention, others disappear into your routine. This isn't a comparison video. It's not about frame rates or power charts. It's about why this felt like the right purchase, and why one of these devices probably fits you better than the other. If you like this sort of content, subscribe and let's get on with the video. Modern life isn't built for long gaming sessions anymore. We don't often sit down for 3 uninterrupted hours. We steal time instead. 20 minutes before bed, 10 minutes while something else is on. A short session that either turns into more or quietly ends. Handheld gaming exists because life is fragmented. And when people explain why they love handhelds so much, they rarely talk about graphics or power. They say things like, "It's just easier. I play more now. I didn't expect to use this so much." What they're really saying is, this device removed friction. And that's the real value. Not performance, not resolution, friction. Power sounds impressive, and on paper, yes, it matters. But power only becomes enjoyable if you're willing to manage it. Settings, updates, compatibility, choices. None of those things are bad, but they all add weight. For some people, that weight feels like control. For others, it feels like resistance. This is where a lot of handheld discussions go wrong. They assume everyone wants the same relationship with their device. They don't. The Steam Deck makes a very clear promise. It says, if you're willing to think a little, tweak a little, wait a little, I'll give you freedom. Freedom to play almost anything. Freedom to customize. Freedom to make the device yours. The Switch makes a different promise. It says, don't think, just play. It's frictionless by design. Neither promise is better. They're just aimed at different states of mind. One rewards curiosity and control, the other rewards momentum. And this is where psychology really matters. Because what you want from a handheld actually changes once you own it. Some people genuinely enjoy optimization. They like adjusting settings, exploring options, making things just work right. For them, friction feels engaging. Other people experience friction as a blocker. Every extra decision is one more reason not to play. That's why some Steam Deck owners spend time tweaking, experimenting, and why some Switch owners quietly rack up hours without even noticing anything, without thinking about the system at all. It's not about intelligence, it's about tolerance. Tolerance for decisions, tolerance for effort. Here's the part people don't like to admit. A lot of us don't buy handhelds for how we actually live. We buy them for how we imagine we'll live. We imagine longer sessions, more patience, more energy. and then the real life shows up. That's usually when the difference between these devices becomes clear. Not on a spec sheet, but on a quiet evening when you ask yourself, do I want to think, or do I just want to play? That's why this isn't a battle, it's a fit. One device integrates into your life, the other asks you to adapt to it. And once you're honest about which one you need right now, the choice stops becoming complicated. Because you didn't buy a handheld to impress anyone, you bought it because it fits. I'm Dark Soul, and if you'd like more content like this, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.